Okay, so we're going to do column addition. And we always start any lesson or any new learning with steps to success, STS, steps to success. And that is so we know how we're going to go up, and we're going to be able to say yay at the end because we have understood. All right. So our steps to success, the first thing we do when we're thinking about column addition is that we've got to remember that means we have to set our work out using columns. Okay. Columns are these things that go down, just like these arrows are doing, all up and down. Okay. And this columns, you're thinking, well, what am I going to set out here? Hang on a minute. But what we're going to do is we've just got to remember our place value. Okay, and you'll have these at the front of your classrooms, and your place value columns always start with this. What is it? It's our ones. Okay, I'm going to put an exclamation mark there because some people still call it units, and it is not a unit anymore. We do not use that word. All right, they're ones because they're only one thing. So I like a bit of a visual. I like doing my drawings. It's just one square. It could be 2 squares, and it could be 3 squares, and it could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 squares. Okay, it's our single digits, but it can never be 10 squares because that would come onto our tens column. And they are 10 is our stick. All right, and you can have your 10. You can have 20, or you can have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. But as soon as you get over that 90, what's it going to go to? Your 100. Woo! Okay, and your hundreds are 100 of these little ones. So they're represented in a big square. So you've got to think that square has all those 100 of those little squares in there. Just like when you do your times tables, your 100 square grids. Okay, or you could have 10 of these sticks, because then that would be 10 tens, and 10 tens equals 100. All right, so we start with our columns. Our place value, we know hundreds, tens and ones. Okay, our next thing that we do is that we have to remember our equal sign. And our equal sign in column addition is larger, it's bigger, okay? When you get your sum, you'll have a sum down here. Our first one is actually going to be 113 add 241. All right, so our little equal sign, all it does is it goes to a big equal sign. So then we go to number 3, our third step. And that is that we always start adding our columns starting with our ones. All right, so that is, I'm liking my colour code today. All right, that is this column. We're starting here, our ones. So, our final step to success, the final thing that's going to make us go yay at the end because we've got it, is that we have to remember to add. Even when I teach year 6, they forget that this operation is what we're doing. Suddenly they'll start subtracting or doing whatever. It's add. Use that word operation there. What's an operation? Add, take away, times and divide. There are 4 operations, but today we're just focusing on these ones. Adding, column addition. Okay, so should we have a go at this one? Let's have a look. So we've got 113 add 241 equals. We've got to put that into our columns. That's our first step to success. So remember, in our hundreds, tens and ones, you can even write them if you want to, you don't have to. 100 tens and ones. Okay, so I'm going to have my 113 and my 241. Excellent. You see how they all go in a straight line? If I covered that up, they're all in their own line. I'm not going to get confused at all. Okay, then we got our equal sign. That's our next step to success, to put our equal sign in. And remember, usually with a ruler, sorry, I am a teacher, sorry kids. All right, we've got our equal sign underneath. Okay, so I've done that. Right, start with the ones. Start doing what with the ones? Oh yeah, add in. So we've got our ones. 3 add 1 equals 4. All right. 1 add 4 equals 5. 1 add 2 equals 3. So altogether, 113 add 241 equals 354. And I know that because my 3 is in my hundreds column. My 5 is in my tens column. So that's actually a 50. And my 4 are in its ones column. My 4 squares, my 5 tens, my 5 hundreds. And if you really want to do it, because it's really good practice to draw your understanding out, that would be, okay, so I've got 300, so I've got 3 big squares. I've got 3 of my 100 squares here. I've got how many tens? 5 tens, so I've got 5 sticks. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, my 5 is actually 50. And then I've got my 4 ones, my 4 squares, my 4 on their own. They're separate. Sorry about that square. All right, let's have another go. So this time I want to do 221 and 142 equals. So what was that first thing that we do? Let's go to our steps to success. Right, we're going to get our columns. Remember in our place value. Brilliant. Okay, right. So my 221, got to get that 221. I've then got to get my 100, my 40, my 4 tens, and my 2 ones. Excellent. What am I doing now? I've done my columns. Remember that equal sign with a ruler. I'm sorry I don't have one. I know, terrible. Call me a teacher, eh? Okay, my equals done. Excellent. Right, start with my ones. What are my ones again? This one. Okay. So, and I'm adding. Oh, I haven't got my add sign. That's what that 4th step to success is. Making sure that we remember that we're adding, not taking, or not times, and not dividing. I am adding. So 1 add 2 is 3. 2 add 4 is 6. And 2 add 1 is 3. Excellent. I know that the number is 363 because I've got 300s. I'm just going to prove it to you. I've got 300s. I've got how many tens? 6 tens. I've got 6 sticks. What does that equal? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Excellent. And how many ones have I got? 3. So I've got my 3. My 3 ones. And that's how you do it. All right. That is column addition in a nutshell. So what can I do now? Come on. You say, right, miss, well, I get it. All right, you've spoken for 10 minutes. What can I do? Well, I'm going to answer. So you might have a dice from a game at home. You might have 2. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to roll a dice. So I've got the number 4. And I want you to place that into your own hundreds, tens, and ones column. You can do it wherever you want. Wherever that 4, you want that 4. I've decided I'm going to have that 4 in my hundreds. It's going to be a 400. I'm going to roll it again. I've got 2. That's going to be my ones column. And I've got 2 again. Wonderful. I'm going to roll it again so I can get my second number. I've got 4. I'm going to go 4 ones this time. I've got a 3. I've got to decide that's a 300. And I've got a 5, so that's going to be my 10s of my second number. So what I've done is I've rolled my die 6 times to get 2 new 3-digit numbers that I can work out. So that was my step to success, wasn't it? I've got, if I bring that down, I've already got my numbers in my columns. Excellent. What haven't I got? I need my equal sign. Okay. Done that, tick. Start with my 1s. What am I doing though? I'm adding. So I can now start with my 1s. So 2 add 4 is 6. 2 add 5. Start with the biggest number. It makes it easier, doesn't it? 5, 6, 7. And my 4 and my 3 is 7. And I've got it. And guess what we're going to do again? We're going to draw it. Just to make sure that we totally understand our numbers. So how many hundreds have I got? How many squares? 7, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 and 700. Excellent. Got that. Then I'm going to go to my 10s. How many sticks have I got? I've got 7s again. 7 sticks. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does my 7 actually mean? What does it mean? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Excellent. 70. And then my 1s. How many 1s have I got? My 1s column. My 6. Excellent. I've got 6 1s. My 6 1s. There you go, 776. Right, go and have a go at rolling your dice or making up your own numbers, however way you can. Setting it out like this so I can see your columns and seeing that step to success. And then what would be great is if you take a photo and post it onto this video so I can have a look. I can see. That would be really, really cool. So enjoy, get rolling. See you soon.